Hello and welcome. I'm Karen, and this is Enduring Wellness and Pilates, the place to find inspiration in all areas of wellness and to be empowered to create healthy habits. Welcome back to 15 days of knockout anxiety techniques. Day 3, how to self-regulate. Today I'm going to teach you how to self-regulate your feelings and emotions instead of self-medicating, which is basically a form of escape, or repressing them or acting out impulsively. Those behaviors just lead to more stress and anxiety, can ruin relationships, can lower your self-esteem, can end up making you feel guilt or shame. It's like a vicious cycle, because when you get that sense of hopelessness or a loss of control, you're more likely to have more anxiety and maybe even depression. So when do we want to use this self-regulation technique? When your feelings and your emotions feel out of control. You feel overwhelmed. You find yourself saying things like, I can't take this anymore. When you're feeling overly anxious, overly fearful, maybe you're scared, angry, irritable, or just plain frustrated. Use this technique when these types of feelings and emotions are a heightened level and it's affecting your ability to control your behavior in a positive manner. How do we fix this self-protective mechanism? And what is self-regulation? Self-regulation is being able to sit with those feelings and emotions, even if they're uncomfortable, even if they may be painful, without immediately reacting and acting impulsively to those emotions. You'll need a piece of paper and something to write with to follow these 4 steps of self-regulation. Step 1 is, without any judgment, to write it out. Write down exactly what you're feeling. Are you scared? Are you anxious? Are you angry? Are you irritated? Whatever comes up, I want you just to write it down without any judgment. Step number 2 is then to acknowledge these feelings, not to dismiss them, but to acknowledge that you're really feeling this way without any blame, without any shame, without any shouldn'ts. I shouldn't feel this way right now. That only makes you want to self-medicate and escape instead of dealing with these emotions and heightened feelings in a positive manner. Step number 3 is to just sit with these feelings for a period of time. That might mean 10 minutes. It might be for a day, whatever it takes to get a sense of calm towards these feelings. So make sure to take some deep diaphragmatic breaths and breathe in and breathe out. Because oftentimes when we're feeling heightened emotions, we've turned on that fight, flight, freeze part of our sympathetic nervous system. And that's why we would tend to act impulsively. That's one of the reasons that we're feeling even more anxiety. So make sure while you're sitting with these feelings that you've written down to breathe deeply. And step 4. Once you've reached a calmer state, once you, by writing down and acknowledging these feelings, have somewhat neutralized them, then I want you to challenge the thinking behind the feelings. Because remember, It starts with a thought, and your thought create your feelings and emotions, and your feelings and emotions create your behavior. So we need to challenge those thoughts. Are they true? Are they absolutely true? Why is this such an important technique to learn? One of the things that it does is it teaches you that you really can handle your feelings and emotions or whatever might come your way. It teaches you how to soothe yourself, and get into a calmer state without having to self-medicate. This technique might even save your relationships. By using this technique, you will be calmer and more able to be creative about solutions to whatever the problem is that is causing these feelings and emotions. And lastly, it's like a muscle. The more you learn how to do this, the more resilient you are, the more you know that next time you recognize that you're feeling heightened and overwhelming emotions, you now have the skills and the tools to know how to deal with that. How to deal with and regulate those emotions without reacting. I hope this helps. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to share this video with a friend who might need this information at this time. And if you'd like to, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification button so that you don't miss any more videos in my 15 days of knockout anxiety techniques. And until next time, I'll see you then.